You might think the Mariana Trench, sitting miles below the surface, is completely untouched by humans, but that's not true. Researchers have found microplastics, tiny bits of plastic sitting on the seafloor. These particles come from everyday items like water bottles and bags that break down into smaller pieces and sink with the ocean currents. What's wild is how far these plastics travel. Ocean currents, storms, and waves carry them from cities and beaches across the world, where they eventually rest in the deepest parts of the ocean. Even the creatures living there aren't safe. Some animals accidentally eat these plastics, mistaking them for food. Besides plastics though, tiny amounts of other pollutants like chemicals and metals have been found as well. These can come from things like ship traffic, deep sea mining, or industrial runoff that eventually reaches the ocean. It's depressing, realizing that there's really no place on Earth that's completely free from pollution. The Mariana Trench is so deep that no sunlight ever reaches the bottom. That sounds like the beginning of a joke, right? The Mariana Trench is so deep. How deep is it? No sunlight ever reaches the bottom. I mean, it's not a funny joke. Anyway, what a pointless little tangent I went on. Anyway, after about 1,000 feet below the surface, the ocean gets almost completely dark. And by the time you reach the lowest parts of the trench, it's total blackness. It's darker down there than any night you've ever experienced. And this darkness shapes everything in the trench. Of course, the animals down there don't rely on vision. A lot of species don't even have eyes at all. Instead, they use other senses like touch, or they just sense vibrations in the water to find food or avoid predators. Other creatures create their own light through a process called bioluminescence, kind of like underwater glow sticks, which form out of their bodies. This light helps them communicate, attract prey, and scare off enemies, but even that light is faint and it only works over short distances. For humans and machines, the darkness is obviously not ideal. Not only is it just freaky as hell, but cameras and lights have to be specifically designed to work in such a pitch black environment.